Hello everyone. My name is Linda Gunnar. I am the CEO and founder of Linda's Perfection Creations. Linda's Perfection Creations is an event planning and wedding decor company. We cater to small and large events in and around the Philadelphia area. I am a master certified wedding planner and a certified florist. We do at Linda Perfection Creations. We do custom events, milestone celebrations, wedding planning, decor, pretty much any events that need planning and decor we handle as well. We do fundraiser. Excuse me. We do decor aspect. We do home staging. So let's say if you're planning a welcome party, or you just bought a new home, or you're doing a home staging for prospective guests, interior design. If you want that, we do that as well. I have over 10 plus years in the wedding industry, and I turn my passion that I have into a business. Um, so today I pretty much going to talk to you guys some of the challenges that happen when you are planning a wedding. You got to understand that when you're a wedding, you are the mediator, you are the coach, you are the counselor, you are the doctor, you are everything and in between, and you are the mediator between the client, the vendors, and everything like that. And sometimes things may not always go well. When anything falls apart or anything goes wrong, you are the one that it come to. So when you're planning a wedding, sometimes the couple may be upset, sometimes the venue, this and things may not be father. You are the one that it come to make sure that all this fire works. So when you are planning an event, you gotta one thing, have patience. You can't show emotions. When something's going wrong, you have to try to make everybody feel happy and everybody feel comfortable at the same time. You have to make sure that the vendor is satisfied with what they have. You have to make sure that the client's also satisfied. And I don't want you to think that, oh, because they are the client, so that means you have to only favor the side. You have to understand that, yeah, in order to make your client this successful, you have the certain things that you have to do to work with everybody to make sure those things happen and make that day a reality. There are a lot of behind the scenes things that happen. Sometimes you just got to take a breath, step back. If you don't have the answer right now, just say, hey, can I talk about it and get back to you? So as a bride, especially for, and not trying to do this to encourage the bride weddings. So when you are planning your wedding, make sure the person that you have in charge to take over when you are not there, make sure these people have all these qualities. If you decide not to use a planner, if you are using a planner, it will help because we have the skills, we have the knowledge, we have the things that you're going to need to do that. But if you decide to go to a family member, make sure that they have the right skills set, because you don't want them saying something or doing something that can escalate a situation that could be this little and it escalated to be this wide, because those things can happen. Sometimes there's misunderstanding, and that's why sometimes with contract, another good thing is to review all your contract before. Make sure you know word for word as your final meeting. Make sure you get along with everything, right? Detailed down explanation of everything that's going to happen. So on that day off, if something triggered down the path, you already have a contract to back. You'll say, hey, we already talked about it. This is things that happen, and so on and so forth. And then whoever's in charge know what happened just in case. Because sometimes I've seen wedding that people show up where they are not invited. It happens a lot of time. And it's not just on one race. I see it on every aspect of race that sometimes people just do it. Sometimes people don't RSVP and they just expect, or somebody maybe bring a plus one to an event that they didn't allow, the couple didn't allow to be plus one. So those things happen. And also sometimes, the guests, they want to have certain access to the couple and certain things like that. You as a planner or as a professional, you have to make sure that a couple goes according to schedule and do the things that they work. Like for example, one of the biggest challenges one is getting a bride on time to the venue. Men is always easy. They get dressed, they don't have much to do, they get dressed and get ready to go. Getting the bride to the ceremony space is sometimes challenging because sometimes other things happen and other the ladies, especially when it's a large wedding party, you have to stay on schedule. And another thing too is in regards to your photos. Sometimes, and understanding family and friends want to take photos with you, they want to stop a moment, they want to do a lot of things with you. And even though you would love to, and you don't want to make them feel bad, but at the same time, you want to, as a planner, as whoever's in charge of the event, you want to stick the schedule. That's why in my wedding, what I normally do is that I have a time during dinner time where the couple can go around to each guest table and they take pictures. So that way, nobody's will left out. They get to take the pictures they want, so the photographer can follow through. Um, the couple get to greet the guests. So one, they get to greet every guest and tell them thank you for coming to my wedding. And it might take like maybe per table, maybe 30 seconds to a minute to go ahead around every table, take a couple of pictures with each and every one, so they have that photo each and every one. People can have the photo session that they want, and it can make it easier for you. So that's a photo option. Because if and there's something you can also let the guests know, don't worry, during this time you will, because sometimes everybody want to take picture when a couple walking down, or people they're doing some intimate moment, people coming with photos, and when you take them away, people feel some kind of weight about it. So you have to explain those things to them to let them know. And then one of the other things that you should keep in mind with doing dinner time, you want to close the bar. If you don't close the bar, is really, really challenging, because doing personal speech, doing movement that's important, that is happening during dinner, you'll have people going in and out of the ballroom, people going in the venues, doing a lot of noise, a lot of disturbance, because as we all know, alcohol brings a lot of conversations, it brings a lot of disturbance. So the bar should, during that hour what the bar is closed, you need the bar to be closed so that people can just sit there, enjoy the moment, and do certain things. You don't want people going in and out. And sometimes the guests might fight you. Well, why can't we have this? Or why don't we do this? Just apologize sincerely. Say, hey, it's okay. We're going to open a little bit of moment. So all these things, what I'm saying to you is that you need to have somebody who have the skills to navigate all of these things. Because if they don't know how to do these things, it can cause a problem. Emotion may arise, things may happen, and they may not know, it may end up ruining your wedding. It may end up causing problems. So for my DIY brides, I strongly recommend saving money to hire event planner for a month of coordinations. Not only to help make things or to navigate everything that you want to do. Most budget for planner what day of coordinator ranges. The average cost is anywhere between 1,500 to 2,000, and it based on the client, it can go up 2,600. It based on that, but you can definitely find somebody for 1,500. You can find somebody for it depends. But I would say at least $1,500. You can find somebody for them to be able to navigate. That give you peace of mind. If a family member is doing it, make sure that they know what they are doing, because this can make or break your wedding. So, because you want to make sure that people do, especially with setup, what time the photographer is supposed to come, what time the videographer is supposed to come, what time everything's supposed to be set up, what time your cake people are supposed to be delivered. These are things that can get really stressful, especially when you are planning your wedding by yourself. So this video today is just to encourage you guys and let you guys know what are some of the things that you need and some of the things that require. And you can sign up for my wedding planning classes, where I can teach you start to finish in details all the things that you're going to need that are required to plan a successful wedding. Um, but once again, as always, I appreciate you guys being here. It's always amazing to sit here and talk to you, get your information. I get the feedbacks from people who are extremely grateful for some of the information that they are learning and some of the things that has helped them along the way in regards to the upcoming events. And I will gonna keep on doing this. Um, and as I said, whenever there's a wedding, it's a little challenging for me to really go in deep that, but still, even when it is, it's just to take a break back and give you guys different aspect, a different point of view for some of the things. So continue to send your information, topics that you want to hear more of, and I will definitely do it. But once again, thank you so much for watching. My name is Linda Gunner. I am the CEO and the founders of Linda's Perfection Creations. Please like, share, and subscribe to my channel. For more information, you can follow my website at www.lindaperfectcreationsevents.com to sign up for a free 30-minute consultation where you can talk to me about your upcoming wedding needs. Even if you don't sign up, you still any information that you need and see if it's a best fit for your upcoming events. But thank you and have an amazing day.